Yes, hi. We are today with B, who is a woman soldier that is spending New Year's Eve and now New Year at her base. B, so nice to meet you. Can you tell us a little bit about your story?
Sure. I grew up in America, in the United States, and I've been to Israel many times in my life. And one day I decided that I really, really wanted to do something more. And I decided that like maybe I would be able to join the army and be a soldier. I didn't know if I wanted to go into combat or something else. I wasn't very sure. I just knew I just wanted to join the IDF. And I came to Israel on October 5th, 2023. My family was with me. On October 6th, 2023, they left.
Wow.
And I was alone for my first day, October 7th, 2023, in Israel, knowing that I wanted to join the army, just not knowing where I wanted to go. And then, of course, October 7th happened. And I was like, wow, I want to join combat. I want to be able to help Israel, and I want to be able to do everything that I can, everything in my power. I want to be able to give what I can do to the army, to Israel, and to protect everyone.
And how did you join the army? You are a lone soldier.
I am a lone soldier. My whole family still like lives in America, including my brothers, sisters, mom, dad, all my aunts and uncles as well. Um, I joined with a program that helps us volunteer. So I officially didn't even make Aliyah. I went as a volunteer, which only gives me a year and a half into the army. After that, I can always sign in more time, but because we're a volunteer, we don't have to do the mandatory required time. From there, I realized that a year and a half wasn't enough for me to feel like I gave my all. So I continued signing on more time, and I've been here for already two years and a little bit more.
And you have been in Israel at war.
I have been. I've been here since around like November, December of 2023. And I've been on the northern border.
And how is that experience to be a lone soldier in a country at war?
Of course, it's always going to be hard, but I really love what I do. I love giving my all to Israel. I really love like seeing the effect of every single thing that I do. I see the effect of my friends and their families' faces. And even though I don't have my family here, I definitely have made my family here. Also, once I came here and I made Ali, and I came and I volunteered and I came all the way here from America without any friends and without any family. I thought like I would be all alone, but really Israel really helped out with everything. I made some of my best friends in the army, out of the army, but a lot of them are lone soldiers. A lot of them are also just with me, and everyone's just so accepting, and I love it.
Well, what is it to make a family in Israel? How is that?
It's amazing.
How do you do that?
They have many different programs for lone soldiers where they will have families who are willing to open their homes and open anything and reach out to you and be like, hi, like we would love to host you for a meal. We would love to have you for a Shabbat. We would love to, it doesn't matter if you are Jewish, religious, everyone just wants to host you. Everyone wants to help out lone soldiers. And eventually you start making families, like meeting families, and you start being like welcomed in their homes. And it's so beautiful that almost every single family around Israel just wants to help their soldiers, no matter who you are, no matter what you look like, no matter if you're female or male, they all just want to help. And then also the friends, my friends in the army are just so welcoming, no matter, even though in the beginning I didn't even speak their language and I had to learn from the very beginning, they were with me with every step of the way.
Wow, this is amazing. And were you in danger at some moment?
There was many times where I was in danger, but you know what? At the end of the day, I'm Jewish, so I really do believe in God, and also I knew that at the end of the day I joined for the right reasons, and I joined to help Israel. And even though sometimes it might feel like things are scary or things are not, the best, at the end of the day, I'm always there to help, and this is the reason why I joined. And that kind of gives you like the feeling of like safety, because you're knowing you're there for a reason, and God always has your back.
What is the reasons? You said you are there for the right reasons. What are the right reasons?
For me, the right reasons were helping out Israel, protecting my family and my friends, even though some of them live outside of the country. Israel is still a place where, they are always there and always have a safe and open home for everyone. And my reasons were to protect everyone. And after October 7th, seeing all the amazing things that soldiers have done for other people, I just wanted to be one of them. And those are the reasons. The reasons are I wanted to be a soldier, a combat soldier that can help save and just protect my family, the Israeli citizens.
And there is a lot of anti-Semitism in the United States. What do your family say about that?
It is very hard, but at the end of the day, they really do love their home. A few times my family has said they want to move to Israel, and that has given me like so much pride and so much warmth. I would love for them to come, and knowing that I'm also in the army serving, so that maybe in the future they can come, that would be amazing.
Wow, and was there any moment when you said, it's enough, I'm going back home, I don't want to be here?
No, not at all. Every single person in their lives has hard times, good times. And of course, I've been through hard times, but there was never a single moment where I was like, I want to go home. I really, really knew my place. I really knew what I was there for. And even on the hardest days when I just wanted to call my mom and I couldn't, I knew that she was there and waiting for me to call her and waiting for me to just speak to her. And that was just like a happy feeling. And knowing that at the end of the day, I would be able to see her and I would be able to speak with her and I would be able to speak with the rest of my family, it kind of pushed away the hard times because I would still be able to see them. And I loved it so much.
And was there a moment where you spoke to God?
Many times.
What did you tell him?
I just, I speak to him every single day and I thank him because I thank him for like this opportunity that he has given me. I thank him for the life he's given me. And I thank him for the protection and everything in between.
And now let's talk about yesterday when the clock struck midnight. What did you feel in your heart knowing you were in uniform instead of home?
Wow, that is a great question. When the clock struck midnight, I was with all my friends in the army, and at first I was like thinking to myself, I have so many friends who are at parties, and I have so many friends who are just doing other things in their lives, and I am standing here in a uniform. I'm not celebrating New Year's like every other person in the world is. And then I kind of looked around my friends and like I felt so much gratitude because I was like, I still have them and we all have each other. And yes, even though we're not doing the typical normal things of a teenage girl and boys, at the end of the day, we are still celebrating in our own way. And even though we're not celebrating with parties and fireworks and other things that people do in other places, we're celebrating with our friends and our units and everything in between.
And how did you celebrate? Or did you celebrate?
So we definitely we said Happy New Year's and we counted down. We didn't necessarily have so much time. We are in the army, so there's limited times to do things, but we definitely all gave ourselves 10 minutes of a break to, welcome in the new year and just have enjoy the happiness and the gratitude that the old year has given us and the new year that will give us.
What do you hope for the new year?
In the new year, I hope to see my family many times in the future. Maybe that they can come and make Aliyah into Israel. That'd be amazing. I hope for more friends, of course, and to keep the amazing friendships that I've made in the army and out, as well as the amazing families that have welcomed me into their homes. This coming up year, I am finishing my service, which will be very hard. So I really hope that it's going to be a great coming year after I finish the army, because the army is amazing and helps me with many, many things. So to finish the army is also very scary in a way where, you're losing many of the help that you get. But, I'm so thankful for all that I've gotten so far.
What do you hope for Israel?
I hope for everything. I hope for peace. I hope for happiness. I hope for everything in between. And I just hope that everyone finds the love that like they have for each other, and that me and all my friends can continue protecting the citizens.
How does standing guard on a night like New Year's Eve change the way you understand the word sacrifice?
You know, it's very cold up here right now and rainy, so it definitely does change a lot of words. You know, it's very hard, you know, you're shivering in the cold. Imagine you're just standing there for a few hours and you know your friends are going to be celebrating soon and you're just standing there in the cold. But at the end of the day, this is what I signed up for, and I know what I'm doing, and I know that at the end of the day, even though it doesn't feel at that moment that I'm protecting, I know I'm protecting many people, and that is one of the most best feelings in the world.
Were there moments of fear, hope, or pride that stood out to you during that night?
During the night of New Year's Eve?
Yes.
I think the pride definitely has shown. I really, like, as I said before, it's like being with all my friends and seeing like all the love that we all had for each other and the gratitude that we all showed, even though we all were in different circumstances. I guess it was a lot of pride that I saw because all my friends, we were all just happy to be with each other, and we were just taking it like minute by minute. And you know, that's like a really important thing in a mature outlook on life.
If you could speak to your family at midnight, what would you want them to know about how you were feeling?
I spoke to my mom like right after, and I was telling her all about my day. And you know what? It's the best feeling ever to speak to my mother. If I could speak to them and tell them specifically how I was feeling, I guess I would definitely enjoy to tell my mom about all the pride that I gotten from seeing all my friends and me celebrating the new year together. Because, you know, 2 years ago when I drafted, who knew if I was going to have the friends that I created now? Many of them are people who don't speak my language from before, and I didn't speak Hebrew very well as well. So to now understand that I'm here with like some of my best friends that I've made, and speaking in a language that I never spoken before, and just enjoying and sharing the gratitude in life, I think my mom would be so proud.
Well, we would like to thank you from Mexico for protecting the borders of Israel and the North.
Thank you.
On behalf of the Jewish people, thank you so much, for being there for us, because you are the reason we can hold our head high and have this amazing country called Israel. So
thank you so much.
So thank you, and we hope this year will bring peace.
Amen. Thank you so much.